So welcome to part 2 of the 7th Expeditionary Company of Gondor and their narrative campaign in Battle Companies. This is a version of Lord of the Rings Middle-earth strategy battle game where you have a small company consisting of anywhere between maybe 5 to 8 guys, and then generally you complete missions, gain experience, gain battle wounds. So it's kind of like Lord of the Rings meets Mordheim. My preferred way of playing Lord of the Rings, to be honest. And obviously we've seen the first game, so if you haven't seen that, go back and check that one out. That's the intro, where they escaped Bree and they're heading up towards Arnor now, as they are missioned with a task up there. However, having left Bree, a couple of days have gone past with nothing really to note. They've got to what looks like an abandoned hamlet. They have taken cover there overnight as the weather was particularly inclement, and they have been awoken to the noise of howls. So this is an abbreviated version of one of the scenarios at the back of the Battle Companies book, which is designed for 2 companies. So all we've done literally is halve the enemy. So we find our 7th Expeditionary Company. They've woken up, they've stood to as they are being hunted by wargs. So in the scenario at the back it's 24, but obviously you've got 2 companies, so we've just reduced it down to 12 for the 1 company. Hopefully that'll play out okay. They are surrounded. The rules for the wargs is they basically are fell wargs, and they have all of the rules relating to those. So they basically go first, even if not that there's going to be a priority role as such, they will go first. So effectively I'm going to get charged to help. Can they hold in a good old custard fashion and basically survive the onslaught of the wargs? So Borlas, the leader, he's commanding the unit. We have seen a couple of increases since obviously the Bree game. So Beren has now managed to get himself a horse and a lance. So basically he is now a mobile killing machine. And also out of the ruffians who tried to duff us up, Camron, he basically has begged to come with us, and in true Gondor fashion they've allowed him to do so. So we've effectively got a free ruffian added to the roster, and Beren has a horse now. So we'll show you the battlefield, and unfortunately I was supposed to be playing Sam. He's not actually shrunk anymore, but he's not here, he's poorly. So I'm going to do a bit of a sad old gamer git type thing and play this one myself. So I'll be using 1 colour dice for the Gondorians and a different coloured dice for the wargs. Okay, so as the wargs have just got a charge to the closest enemy model, it's nice and straightforward, and this is one that you can play straightforwardly on your Todd. So that's what I'm going to do, because obviously we're not putting out much content in a minute, so we've got to change that. So this is what we're going to do, because I'm fed up with people just not turning up. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. See you at the end, hopefully, for the debrief and hopefully the success of the mission. So we'll see you at the end. Thank you. Okay, so here we have the hamlet, and here we have the 7th Gondor Expeditionary Company. So Beren on his horse, and we've got 2 archers, guys with sword and board. The veteran is signifying that is Borlas. He is the leader of the company, although he's not a veteran. All right, he's just standard Gondor. So we've got 2 sword and board, including him, 2 archers, spearmen, and then we've got effectively the Beren on his horse. Far end in the distance we've got 3 wargs. Off to the left 3 wargs, another 3 wargs, and then we've got 3 more wargs here waiting to come in. So here we go. Okay then, so turn 1, and the wargs obviously go first. They have a movement of 10. They'll be using the black Isengard dice, and the Gondor will be using the white black dragon dice. So 6s will be represented by the hand of Isengard, or our black dragon logo. Okay, so straight away we go into the movement phase. So we're just checking that we are. So Beren, and I just move over to here. These guys are going to drop back a little bit. Other than that, everyone's going to pretty much stay where they are. So we're going to have 2 shots with our bows. See if we can clip a couple straight away. So IRF, he will take the first shot at this first WARG in the left of your screen. He's hitting on a 4 and only gets a 3, no points of might or anything, so he misses. Then we're going to have the next shot is the hero, Beren here, and he's going to shoot at the one of the WARGs coming towards him. Now he is also shooting on a 4 and he hits. There's no in the way, so we need a, and with a 6 he takes a WARG down straight away. Good start, as we've managed to get rid of one of the WARGs. Okay, so into round 2. Okay, so the situation at the moment after the WARGs have moved is not looking overly great. The leader of the company, Borlas, has been charged by one of the WARGs. That was the only one that managed to get into contact. So we're now going to move the Gondorians. So Beren is charging into a WARG here. The Ruffian, he's going to try and show his worth. And then, in fact, I'm going to try and double up on that one. Okay, so we've still got 2 archers. So into the shooting phase. RF will try and take this one out, hitting on a 4. On a 5 gets it. On a 1 doesn't wound. And then this guy's going to fire at this one. Hits on a 4. And again another 6, takes another one down. So just goes to show the difference between the sergeant and the private. The sergeant's got 2 kills already. And now we're going to the combat phase. So we've got a charge here with Beren. So he actually also has gained an extra attack. So he will get 3 dice versus the 1 of the WARG, as he is on horseback. And he gets the 6, and because the WARGs count as infantry, he doubled, and he takes the WARG down. We now have the Ruffian versus the WARG. Ruffian scores a 5, WARG only gets a 3. And he does get him. So the Ruffian does manage to kill one of the WARGs. This is going extremely well so far. We now have an assisted attack over here against the WARG. WARG only scores a 1. And then the Gondor, so the sword and board, no. And the spear, no. So they don't actually manage to wound. Push it off. And then we have 1 attack each. So Borlas against the WARG. So Borlas wins on fight value as he's fight, or actually might be fight 3 on the WARGs. I'll just double check that. Okay, so that is both players have a fight value of 3. So I think at this stage, so I don't really want obviously the leader getting whacked. So I'm going to spend he hasn't got any skill upgrades or anything yet that's going to help him. So I'm going to spend his point of might just to win the fight. And he is strength 3 versus defense 4, so he's going to need a 5 or 6. And he gets it, so that was worth spending it. Borlas, the leader of the party, gets a kill as well. So that's pretty good going. The Wargs have been really sort of hurt in the first 2 rounds. We're now into round 3 with the Warg movement. We have to move to the closest. Okay, so with that scenario happening, the archers don't have any valid targets, and obviously being a good company, they can't actually do anything there. So I think what I'm going to do here is he's going to go in against that Warg there, try and give the Ruffian a chance, because the Ruffian's only got a fight value of 2. So 2v1, it's going to be a struggle for that chap. And then I'm going to leave Borlas, and I'm going to go for he's got 2 attacks anyway, so he's going to go over there. Okay, right, so that's basically where we're going to go. So the 2 Wargs, so the cavalryman does get 2 dice anyway because he's got 2 attacks. It's 4/4, so it's a higher. It's I don't think, he's fight 3, so 1 to 3 the Wargs win. So 4, that does allow him to put 1 attack on each. And he does kill another one. And he carrying on from the first game. Beren is definitely killing lots and lots of stuff. So the poor Ruffian, let's see if he can survive against the Warg. Warg, remember, on black. Warg hits a 6, that's not going to look too good. And let's see if they can take 4. I don't think that's going to be enough for the... they are strength 4. I must admit, a bit rust, and they're only defense 3. So 4v3 is a 4. That is enough. And Cadma has been taken out of action by the Warg. Onto the next one with the archer. The archer wins and pushes him back. Let's see if he can take him down. Looking for a 5. No. We have 2v1 over here. Spearman and the sergeant. And Gondor wins. I go with the sergeant first. And sergeant does take the Warg down. So Barra here gets another kill, taking him to 3. We then have sword and board versus the Warg. The Warg wins that one and pushes him back. He's going to need a 6, I think, by virtue of... Oh, cock dice. Not enough there. Not worth checking. And then Barra here versus the Warg. Barra here wins on a 2. And takes him out. Okay. Right, so next round. Okay. Right, so Gondor, he's going to go in there, he's going to go in there, he's going to go in there. Okay, so down this end, Sergeant wins. Can he get rid of another Warg? So he's going to spend his point of might just to put that up to a 5 and take his kill tally to 3, and that'll be another Warg gone. And then we have here 2v1. Again, Gondor wins. So Spearman, no, Archer gets him. So that's IRF gets a kill. And then we have that's Barra here. So 6 and 6. Okay, so 1 to 3, the WARG wins. Nope. And that was a 2, so not enough. And then we've got over here, the WARG wins. It's going to place an attack. 1 to 3, it's the standard guy. Yep, so it's on him. And takes him out on a 6. He goes down. Okay, next round. Possibly the last bit here. It's the last 2 WARGs fight on. So we've got 3 dice from Beren. 3's the highest he's got. Oh, used the wrong dice, but never mind. The dice for the WARG is a 2. So he's lost the combat. And then the one from the archer is a 3. So we'll try Beren first. Beren takes him down. And then in the other battle, the last WARG gets a 4, so we're looking to beat a 4. The spearman with the archer get double 1s, so that's no good. So it's all down to whether Beren can do it, and he gets a 2. He's got no might, so again they get pushed off. 1 to 3, the archer gets attacked by the WARG. Reroll that, it's cocked. So actually this time goes for the leader and gets a 6. He will use his point of fate for a 4+ to avoid the, and gets a 1, which takes him out. So not good. Been mauled by the WARG. Okay, and then the last round. The WARG gets a 3. Beren wins, and Beren tries to finish him off, but doesn't have any might, but does have the lance, so that will give him that benefit and take him out. So there we have it. We'll get to the post game. Okay, so we're entering the post game. So we've got a few bits to sort out. So we're going to end the battle. Right, so we've got 3 injured warriors. So Borlos, the leader, on an 8. He gets a 4 recovery, thankfully. Otherwise that could have been a bit of a disaster. Sorry about my hand on that last one. Burgil, looking for 6+ for a 4 recovery, and gets it. And then Camron, the Ruffian, also recovers from his wounds, so no harm done, which is good. We have 7 warriors gaining experience, of which Borlas does get a roll on the path of the warrior, so the leader, and rolls an 8, which is +1 strength or defense. So he's fully armoured, he's got a shield, so we're going to send him down the gym. And he's going to become strength 4, which will hopefully help when it comes to dishing out some damage. Barra here also gone up, and he's on the path of the Ranger. And a 4, he's got expert shot, so he may now shoot twice in the shoot phase rather than once, which is really good because whilst he hasn't really got any bonuses to shoot, that should hopefully give him an extra chance of getting some kills. That's good. Beren is on the path of the Knight after 5 kills. No doubt he's gone up, and he rolls a 9 on the path of the Knight, which is again +1 strength or defense. I'm getting +1 to wound with the lance, so I think I'm going to probably put him up to defense 7 just to keep him around a bit. He's got the extra attacks, so I think having the extra defense will probably serve him well. None of the other company basically get any chance of improvements. So we now have a battle company rating of 140 after that game. We have 4 influence points to spend. And I think we're probably going to do a roll on the recruitment table and see if we can get somebody else to our cause. So we're going to roll. We've got 4 influence points. It costs us 3 to roll on the table, and we roll a 1, which is nothing. So we lose 3 influence points basically, or I can spend an extra point to give me +1 to that, which will give me a warrior with shield. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to get another Gondor soldier with sword and shield. So we're going to add another one to the company.